Episode 220 of Boruto. Let's freaking get into this. Freaking in the last one, it was the aftermath of everything, but we still got some pretty big information about like Code, how he has a defective karma. You know, Ishiki was able to go and talk to him. What the heck is that? That's like a Mario Naruto. Yeah, Boruto's thinking about what had happened though. The fact that you have this other entity living within you that could come out at any moment and hurt someone that you like, you know, that would be a very scary thought. And it's already happened, so.
This is the transfer portal that we found in the ruins of Boro's compound. In 12 other locations, we found similar devices. We believe they were used to access Kara's hideout, which is in another dimension.
Does this mean that now it'll be impossible to go and investigate their hideout?
Since Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, and Boruto's ability with the karma is unreliable for travel, yes.
Losing the means to investigate the dimension where the Ten Tails is
so
being raised is
weird.
unfortunate as well.
10 Tails. So we're going to have to fight that monster
Everything
again.
is weird now.
In the
Like
worst
no
case,
Kurama,
yes, but
no
I
Sasuke
really doubt we'll
Rinnegan,
have to worry about it.
no Kawaki
'Cause the
karma.
enemy doesn't have the sacrifice required to turn the Ten Tails into a divine tree.
I thought Kara was destroyed after Ishiki was defeated, wasn't it?
His name is Code. He possesses a defective karma implanted by Ishiki. He's Kara's last remaining member.
So the
Well, I
destruction
feel like,
of the transfer
I don't
portals
know,
was his
for some
fault.
reason I feel like Delta
That's
is going
one
to come back into
possibility.
play.
I suspect that he
We also
doesn't have
learned
a
that
sense of
they
tact,
have been like
trying to buy
suppressing
time by
Code's
interfering with
power.
our means of reaching him.
That's our thought as well.
So I
And
just
also,
have a feeling he's
we've
going to be
learned
able
that
to
Code
use
has a
his
rather
full power
unnatural
at
obsession
some
with the
point,
Otsutsuki.
and I can't wait to
However,
see
we can't
what
locate
that's
him.
all about.
We'd now like to request that the 5 villages help in tracking him down.
I'll command that he be put at the top of the list in the Sans bingo book.
Wow.
I will too.
The only thing that I'm really worried about now is the fact that all of your intel has come from Amado.
Agreed. Are we sure that he can really be trusted?
Well, if you're asking
That's
for my
still a
personal
question.
opinion, I'm not 100% sure we can trust him either. That said, in the fight against Ishiki, Amado came through for us with flying colors.
Yeah, he
It
did.
wouldn't be wrong to
But
say
what
that
if
the
he
Leaf
has
village might not have survived if it weren't for his
Another
help. So I
objective,
guess the proof is in the results.
and he just needed
I just
our
hope it
help
wasn't all a big dog and
in
pony
order
show.
to achieve it.
Which brings us to our final topic. Let's discuss the karma that's embedded on Boruto's palm.
Indeed. We can't overlook the fact that Momoshiki has taken control of his body twice now.
Our scientific ninja tools team is trying hard to find a solution.
Although from everything I've heard, they haven't actually been able to find any answers.
Your thoughts, Naruto? If Momoshiki, or let's say if even Boruto himself were to become an Ishiki-level threat, could you really take down your own son?
Gara!
It's fine, Kurotsuchi. Gara does raise a good point. And if Momoshiki takes control of Boruto one more time, then I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Wow.
I think you're missing the bigger point.
We don't know if you can beat an Otsutsuki, not since you lost Kurama's power. And once something happens, I believe it'll be too late.
Have you considered what preventative measures you could take?
So what
What
could
are
we
you
have to
suggesting?
fight that?
Could we take Boruto's life right now?
I'm asking if he's prepared to go to such lengths.
Wow.
Well, Naruto.
There's gotta be some other way.
Sorry about what happened, Kawaki.
Yeah, well, losing an arm or two really isn't a very big deal. Besides, that prosthetic arm didn't look so bad.
Yeah, but you can't use my dad's prosthetic anymore, right?
Listen, I'm telling you, it's fine, okay?
Well, Amado's still here. I feel like Amado's gonna repair him. Sumire.
Hi there, class rep.
Boruto's not here right now.
Even she
That's
calls
fine.
her that.
I'm here to see you, Kawaki.
Huh?
That's funny.
And how's that?
Oh wow, look at that!
It's good.
Already.
Well, there are no issues with your nervous system.
Wow, I'm speechless. There's no sign of rejection at all.
Of course not, since it's been engineered from his own cells. It's a genuine article.
Wow.
It's only possible because his body's a scientific ninja tool.
Since when did you join the scientific ninja tool team?
It appears that you have the wrong idea about me. I have nothing to do with the scientific ninja tools team.
Personally, I'd very much like to have Lord Amado come on board as an advisor just as soon as possible, but my supervisors are hesitant to approve it.
Yeah, of course.
So, how does it feel to you?
No different than before.
Wow, that's pretty
Just
good.
like my old arm.
Nice.
That's wonderful, Kawaki.
Guess you won't be needing this prosthetic arm anymore.
I guess not. Wonder if anyone's ever gonna use that again. I mean, it really
Boruto,
would have to be
to walk
Naruto.
by and not go in is unlike you. Not hungry today?
He's got a lot on
No,
his
that's not
mind.
it. But you know how you get sleepy after eating?
Oh, he doesn't want to fall. He doesn't want to fall asleep because he feels like he's gonna get taken over.
Are you sure this isn't an error?
I've checked the results multiple times. I have no reason to doubt them.
So how long does he have? How much longer will Boruto be himself?
It's difficult to predict precisely. Maybe 6 months.
6 months?
Or maybe in as soon as 2 weeks. The young
What?
one's body could completely become that of an Otsutsuki.
We don't have a lot of time.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for letting me know.
So what now? Should I just tell him?
I'd like to tell him myself.
Oh, hey. So you're still here, huh?
I know, I'm a nuisance. I'll go.
That's not what I meant.
Were you just talking with the Hokage? I assume you were. Did you happen to get a chance to talk to him about officially making me an advisor?
Well, it wasn't a good time to bring that
So
up.
Sounds like a complicated situation.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I'm rather at a loss in these circumstances.
Wow, how rare. You're here without Boruto. Where is he?
He hasn't been sleeping for a while.
Since when?
Since defeating the Otsutsuki.
That's
Since his
crazy.
return.
Is he still bothered by what happened to my dad's eye?
That isn't it. If he falls asleep, Momoshiki might take over his consciousness. The next person he hurts might be you, or someone else close to him. He said that's why he can't sleep.
I don't know, man. I think you should just go to sleep. Your
I
body's
heard the
just gonna make
news
you go to sleep
about
anyway. I
Boruto's
feel like
karma.
it would
You
be
sure
worse
found
if you
out about
just
that
keep yourself
quickly.
awake as long as you can.
That karma's been embedded in Boruto for quite a while, and this whole time I haven't been able to do anything about it. I know there's no point in regretting it now, but I just feel like I've let him down.
Even if you could have dealt with it quickly, your options were still limited. You're not responsible for this.
I have a solid duty to care for the lives of everyone in the village. To fulfill my role as Hokage, the right thing to do would be to stop Boruto, even if it means killing him. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm his father.
I made a promise to Boruto that if the karma started to overcome him, then I'd put a stop to it, even if it meant killing him. In the end, I couldn't do it. If Kawaki hadn't been there with us, who knows what would have happened. And so, this time, I intend to keep my end of the bargain.
Wow.
Sasuke, you mean?
Even as we're speaking, Boruto's whole body is being corrupted by the Otsutsuki. Have you told him the truth? That he doesn't have much time left?
But I can't be that cruel to him. I mean, Boruto hasn't done anything wrong.
You can hide it, but the outcome will be the same.
I'll do something about it. I'll do something before that happens. Isn't that what it means to be a parent?
This is unlike anything you've dealt with. Isn't it time that you faced reality head on?
Face reality? What does that mean?
It means accepting Kurama isn't with you anymore.
Dang.
Annoying, huh?
It's terrible,
Not being able to do
man.
anything.
Oh, there you are, Boruto.
Hey, Dad. Dad, I'm just...
Look, Boruto. I need to speak with you about your body. At this rate, in 6 months, or the worst case, in only a couple of weeks, your body will become an Otsutsuki.
Really? You mean you couldn't think of a gentler way to tell me that? I mean, I gotta get mentally prepared for something like this.
Listen, I know Sasuke promised he'd take steps when the time came. And that same thing was just proposed again, when we were in the 5 Kage Summit. But still, as long as I'm alive, I'm not gonna allow that to happen. No matter what anyone else may think about it.
Sure, you say that now, but what happens if I really become Momoshiki? What'll you do? I mean, you don't have...
It's true. I don't possess Kurama's power anymore.
Well,
so it's going to be difficult to fight the way that I used to. And my reputation will definitely be ruined. Nonetheless, even if I have lost Kurama's power and lose my prestige as Hokage, there is one thing that I will always be, and that's your father. If it's for their child, a parent is always able to summon forth an amazing amount of power. Which means, Boruto, that you have nothing to worry about. If anything bad were about to happen to you, I promise I would give my life to stop it.
You promise me? For real?
You bet. I never go back on my word once I've given it.
That's right.
Well, yeah. That's your ninja way, right, Dad?
Yeah, it is.
You sure got that right.
Well, I'm counting on you, Dad. I don't know why, but I feel so sleepy all of a sudden.
So you haven't been
It's
sleeping.
probably 'cause I haven't been sleeping.
Yeah. But also he's giving you comfort, you know? What? A little bit of panic.
Sorry to interrupt,
Amado!
but I come bearing some good news for you.
What's that?
It's medicine that I created with the aim of weakening the Byakugan's power. I did everything that I could possibly think of in order to help take Jigen down. You could call this a byproduct of that. I had to dirty my hands with inhumane experiments to make it. Please don't ask for the details.
Wow, what the heck did he have to do?
What's this have to do with Boruto's karma?
The Byakugan's origin can be traced back to the Otsutsuki. So that means if we're able to weaken the Byakugan, it might curtail the Otsutsukification caused by the karma too.
Could it stop Boruto from becoming Momoshiki?
In theory, it ought to completely stop it cold.
If you had
Wow.
something like that, why not mention it before?
Boruto's inherited the potential for the Byakugan, right? Even if this stops the karma from extracting, there's no telling what side effects there may be. Things won't go the way they did in Kawaki's case.
So you've tried it? You gave this to Kawaki too?
Yeah, but if I'd used a full dose, Jigen would have noticed. So I just administered it little by little. All I could do was stall for time as long as possible. Nevertheless, it's the reason why Kawaki's karma took a much longer time
Wow.
to extract than Boruto's has. There's a potential for side effects.
Because he's had it so much
But I
longer and
suppose we
they're
don't
both
really
at
have a
like
choice, do
80%.
we?
What's the reason you brought this to me now? Is it because you were worried that I wouldn't be able to decide what to do before Momoshiki resurrects?
That's a part of it. Although, that's not my primary reason. I used to have a daughter.
What, really?
She died 12 years ago.
Dang.
So I understand quite well how it feels to not want to lose a child.
I knew it, man. I knew it. Is that one scene, like, there was a scene where I feel like they were hinting at there was
Amado gave you this
someone
medicine?
in Amado's life.
Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. But in the end, it's your decision to make. Take your time. Consider it carefully.
I'll do it.
You sure?
Of course. But not because I trust Amado. I'm taking it because I trust you, Dad.
Boruto.
Besides, I hate seeing you moping around looking so depressed all the time, you know?
So I wanted to say a couple things, though. One of them is that, I forget if I said this already,
You really don't have anything to worry
but
about?
I'm starting to think that
I was checked out twice, and apparently the karma's extraction has come to a complete stop.
the reason why Boruto has a
Any
scar in his
physical changes
eye,
that had already occurred aren't going anywhere.
I think that is going to be
We're clear
self-inflicted.
to go on missions then, right?
Like, I think that he's going to do that.
Sleep last night, and thanks to that, I'm chock full of energy now. Let's do all the missions we can, Sarada.
How are you so relaxed?
You mad or something?
Listen, come here a second.
He's
Yes,
just feeling a bit better now.
Hey, that hurts! What are you doing?
That was for making all of us worry.
What's with the flicking of the forehead? Are you Itachi?
Okay now?
Yeah. At the moment, there's no sign of any side effects. Please compile all that data for me by tomorrow. Now that I've officially been appointed as an advisor,
Wow, that's
things
so
aren't gonna get
crazy.
busy.
So Amado's been appointed to advisor.
Wow.
Thank you for making sure it went well, Shikamaru.
At least one chapter of the Otsutsuki ordeal that's plagued us is over. Momoshiki's attack feels like it was such a long time ago.
Coming in.
At least knock, Kawaki.
I'm returning this to you. You know, since you were the one that I borrowed it from.
My arm. Oh yeah, it seems like yours is fully regenerated. Using your own arm feels a lot better, doesn't it?
Well, it's yours again. And I'm really grateful to you.
Hey, Kawaki. How would you like to start as a genin for the leaf?
Wow.
Really?
Give him a
I'll
headband.
think about it.
Man, that guy is always such a drag.
We ended up having to sacrifice a lot in our battle against the Otsutsuki. But then, we also made new friends in the process. Since I've lost Kurama, I don't know how well I can serve as Hokage.
You could
But
still serve
I'll
as
do my
Hokage.
best to live up to the name of Lord Seventh.
Hey, come on. Don't think I'm gonna let you give up as easily as that.
Naruto, you're still
But I do
incredibly
have one
strong.
suggestion, Shikamaru.
What's that?
There's so many powers that you have that you
Chunin
just
exams
haven't
got
been
pushed
using.
to the side because of Momoshiki's attack. So I was thinking that we ought to host them again.
Chunin exams. So another pretty down episode, but there's a lot of stuff though. There's still a lot of information and, you know, a lot of kind of tension and everything. You know, there's that one scene with Naruto and Boruto. You know, Naruto went over there to talk to Boruto about what was going on with his body and everything. He said that he has from 2 weeks to 6 months. And, you know, Naruto looked like he was having a little bit of a panic attack as Boruto was kind of, you know, dozing off. And I think what that was about was that if there was an opportunity, like part of what was on Naruto's mind was like, maybe the right thing to do would be to just kill him now. So that's why I think he was kind of having a panic attack, because obviously he doesn't want to do that. But he was still thinking like that would be an opportunity to do that. And so obviously it's a very, very tough situation to be in. There's a lot of like coming to terms, and everybody's kind of handling things differently. You know, with Naruto losing Kurama, Sasuke losing his eye, Boruto in this karma situation. You know, there's just so much going on, and it's just so many questions. You don't know how it's gonna go. Like everybody's got like this doubt and everything. You know, and I really don't think that Naruto should feel like he's not strong enough to be Hokage anymore, because he definitely is still really strong. He still has sage power. He could start doing some things that he definitely can do that he just hasn't been doing. He can start talking about, oh, I don't know if those toads are alive anymore, but maybe there's new toads, like those ones that, the old ones. But like he could start summoning these toads he hasn't, you know, done in Boruto. You know, he could just kind of, he could do the thing that Jiraiya did where they're on his shoulders. And obviously he becomes pretty strong when he uses the sage power. He still has his Rasengan moves that he does. So yeah, there's still a lot that he can do. I think he just needs to start thinking about these other things that he could do now that he doesn't have Kurama. And as for Sasuke, obviously being able to use portals was like crucial, like finding information about the Otsutsuki and everything. That was crucial, but that every time he would use that stuff, like it would drain the heck out of his chakra. So at least now he's not going to be draining his chakra all the time, and he could just like focus on doing other stuff. Now, the other thing though is that like it wasn't just the portals that he could do with the Renegon. Like there were other things that he could do. And so he's lost quite a bit of things, even things that were Mangekyo powers. It was different on the two eyes. You know, one of his eyes was for, you know, he could create the Amaterasu, but then like the other eye can like do the chakra control, and he could like change the form of the Amaterasu. And so like there's definitely a bunch of stuff that he won't be able to do. Now there's another question is like, can he still use a Susanoo? Because like part of me wants to say yes, he can, because we saw Madara back in Shippuden use the Susanoo without any eyes. But I always thought of that as a plot hole, because you're usually supposed to, you know, have both eyes in order to use it. Otherwise, I wouldn't understand why everybody else we've seen use it has had both eyes activated at the same time. I remember this was a question that I had like when Kakashi used the Susanoo, when Obito was able to like lend him both of the Sharingan, since the Susanoo had the Kakashi scar on it. So I was just like, well, since he's the one who awakened the Susanoo, would he be able to use it when he lost the Sharingan. And since that's never happened, I'm just guessing no. But yeah, there's still the question, can Sasuke use the Susanoo with just one Mangekyo? So other things that happened, Kawaki got his arm back, so that's really good. Amado is now part of the scientific ninja tool thing. I'm wondering where Koji is. Because Koji got a little messed up, and I was thinking that, maybe he would be able to be repaired as well. So I wonder what he's going to be doing. Everybody's going to be searching for Code. He's going to be at the top of the bingo book for everybody. I still feel like Delta's going to come back, but yeah, pretty somber episode. I mean, it's pretty scary. It's a scary situation. So, but what do you guys think about the episode? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you did enjoy the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.